Follow in my footsteps, I say hello, 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 hello. You can't do what I do, that's just something you don't. I make this look easy.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It is another beautiful morning out on the Florida Keys. We got the World Cat out. It is a sweet day. So we're supposed to go out to the reef, you know. If there's no fish there, we might go Wahoo trolling, Wahoo spearfishing, just kind of go with the flow, see what works the best. Stay tuned, see what we get, see what we shoot. Whew. It's sweet. Daddy, stop. Daddy, stop. Yeah. Yeah. No luck with bait. We are heading out. It is sweet. We just got to our spot. Got to our spot. The water is amazingly clear. We are in 30 feet of water on some spots. Water is beautiful. Whew. I'm gonna hop in. My uncle's gonna do some fishing and I'll see what we get. Welcome back, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully y'all will stay to the end because this is the end of this day. Completely made my day. We ended up seeing a beautiful white marlin and I ended up shooting a wahoo. So I think it might be worth it to see some of this adventure. But yeah, this day was absolutely beautiful. So stay tuned and hopefully you'll enjoy it, and if you do, leave a like and leave a comment. So right there, I was trying to get my brother's attention because I saw a massive mutton. You can see him swimming on the sand right there. I'm not even joking, he was at least 35 inches. I'm not even joking. So this is 40 feet or 35, around 40 feet. And you could see that size of that mutton. And if I had my bands pulled back, I would go and shoot him, but I just couldn't. You can see right here, couldn't even. But man, that made me so like disappointed. I was like, no. But and how I know he was that big, my brother actually shot a mutton that was 30 inches and he looked literally like half the size. So right after that, my brother shot a nice mutton. I literally turned around and he shot him, and you can see that he's barely shot, like he's hanging on there. And my safety was on. I never have my safety on. I guess I kind of turned it on an accident. But then you can see my brother. He was like, "No, don't shoot him." You gotta respect that call. You gotta respect it when someone says no. But it was pretty cool. It was a pretty sweet mutton. So this day the visibility was actually pretty sweet. The viz was, after this we anchored up in 70 feet of water, and we could see bottom, so it was around 80 feet, which is in the winter is actually pretty rare, because it blows a lot and the water gets murky, so it's pretty nice. So here I saw this mutton a couple times before this, and I looked at him and I was like, and if he was legal, he was barely legal, you know, like flirting with the 20-inch mark. So I let him go. I would rather. My dad was asking right here if he was legal, and I was like, I don't know, I don't. We'd rather get a different fish than, you know, shoot him and then let him go. So here I just did another dive, actually on that same mutton. I just wanted to check again because there's no other fish around, and that mutton actually like stayed around. So here you can see I was looking to the side, kind of the most streamlined way to go down, and I was looking for that mutton, and you can kind of see him in the distance over there, and I just wanted to get the right shot, because like if you're not sure if the fish is legal, then you want to shoot him like above the spine in the back, and it's a little target, and he just didn't give me the shot that I wanted. So then after a while, after seeing nothing, I decided to go after him one more time. It was actually rare for muttons to stay this long, like next to you. So this dive was actually pretty long. And I just wanted to give me that right angle. He just kind of kept swimming away. He just wouldn't give me that broadside turn. And just kept waiting for it, and then I actually hit him. I slowed it down, I like pushed him away, but it was such a long shot that it didn't hit him. So then there's this nice healthy barracuda. It was a pretty fat one. Usually barracudas are like skinny, but this one was chubby. This one was healthy. He wasn't big. It's the one I saw. He was like 3 feet. They get really big. One of the coolest things I've ever seen. And it was actually in the Gulf. It was a school of like 50 giant barracudas, like 54 feet barracudas. It was on a couple like rocks, and so yeah, I was just bored. I was trying to shoot a yellowtail, and if you ever try to shoot a yellowtail, they just know what's going on and just go right away. And you can see in the back there, my dad. I was confused for a while. I was like, what was that? And my dad was going for a couple Spanish or Cero mackerel. So here I just dove. This was the last dive of this spot, and I wanted to see what it was, and it ended up being a porgy. And if I knew he would run away, I would shoot him right now. But I just wanted him to get that broadside turn. I didn't know that he would just keep going, which he did. And yeah. This was actually the last dive. I don't know. But yeah, I dove down, just looking around. and saw a nice hammerhead. It wasn't big, it was like 8 feet, but it's always cool to see one of these. Had a couple Almaco jacks on him. So it's a pretty cool shark with those giant fins. The biggest hammerhead I saw was like 15 feet. It happened when I was really small and I saw it and I was like, holy crap. But yeah, there were actually tons of man-o-wars. This one I was swimming and I looked up and he was like 10 inches in front of my face. But it's always cool how they have those little fishies on. That was a sheep's head, and I actually borrowed my dad's gun because mine was, I don't know what happened to mine, but I just had my dad's gun and I just wasn't used to it, I guess. Every gun is different, like this one I could even barely like reach the trigger, and my hand isn't that small. And it was actually cool. This is, I think, our third spot, and we had the chum out, and I think these are Speedos or something. And they were freaking everywhere. It was a giant school. And yeah, I tried cast netting them, but it didn't work. They would always just go under. And we actually caught one on sabiki, and then we actually caught a king on a kingfish on one of them. But it was pretty cool just to see that big of a bait ball. Being underwater is like a whole different world. It's absolutely insane. It's like space, but not really. But it's on your planet. It's amazing. So here I went down and we didn't see anything. So I just like again, this was like 40 feet of water. Not anything crazy, but so I just went down and just made a big cloud of sand. And usually when this happens, and if a mutton's around, he'll be like, what the frick is happening? And he'll shoot over there because they're really curious. And this was me just being bored and trying to shoot a yellowtail. If you're wondering what all these white things are, those are oats. We throw them out. We have like 3 5-gallon buckets of oats that we just always throw out. We throw them out because, you know, it attracts lots of yellowtail, and lots of yellowtail attracts other life, and it's like the more fish there are, the more fish are gonna be there. It's like if you had a restaurant with tons of people in it, you'd rather go there than the same exact restaurant with less people. That's how I think of it, at least. But
Tady yellowtail, tak vypejte yellowtail, to je nějaká malinká tohle. To je čudla. On plave sem. On plave k lodi.
haha, yellowtail. Phew.
No, tohle na to chytíš gruprem. To je nelegální. Když pošleš dolů, tak už na to můžeme přijít. To je malá, viď? Jako malá je, no. Jestli to chci dát dolů? Tam dolů. Ale útočil to docela. Je tady ještě? Myslím, že ne.
Jo.
Je to. Je malej a je nelegálně.
Legálně, jakože se nesmí.
Ne.
A není sezóna.
Jo, jasný. Je to malinký.
Rybová sezóna je výborný. Dobrý, do vody s ním.
Je to ten hák.
Nice.
Šipsný tam.
Sky.
A pošli dětka. Víš?
Alright guys, we are trolling. We just threw out one rod over there. It's an international 50 wide and a normal what is it, a TLD, Shimano TLD, and then yeah, we got one plug and a diver, and then one a normal, just a skirt for like mahi tuna. The feathered skirt. But it is a beauty. Perfect overcast. Amazing. So basically what we're doing here, that's Sombrero Lighthouse right there. So basically what we're doing, we're trolling on the drop off. So we're trolling on the drop off, and that's where most of the pelagic fish are, right where it goes down. I think we're in like 150 feet right now, something like that. Yeah.
Bacha na zuby, Vašku.
Nice. Nice. Big king. Mutton and king. Phew. It is flat. So as you can see here, I hopped in the water. I was hot, and I just really wanted to see what was around. And so before this, we went trolling, and then we anchored up at this spot. It was like 90 feet, and yeah, we caught that king. My brother shot a king, and yeah, we hopped in. My dad had a Wahoo set up with the buoy, and my brother just had a normal gun. He actually had my gun. This is my brother's gun. I did a little dive there. Kind of, get water into my wetsuit. Since it's an open cell, so it's the better kind that costs like a lot of money. But it's worth it. If you do a lot of diving, I'm telling you, they keep you warm. So yeah, I hopped in the water, pulled my bands, and then what's gonna happen right now is change my whole day. So I'm gonna write this clip. It's insane. So bam, right there, that was a Wahoo. My dad dove down. So you could see me screaming. It was absolutely insane. So I didn't turn on my camera before how he shot it. So how it happened, I turned around. My brother, you can see the buoy went absolutely crazy. So I turned around right there, 3 like 50-pound Wahoo just swimming there. My dad dives. They were right by us, and my dad dives on them, shoots one, and I'm gonna kind of let this roll by so you can experience what I had. And I did kind of have some weird shouts of joy, but it was a cool moment. If you're not familiar with the Wahoo setup, you basically have a float line, and as you can see here, and you don't have the fish attached to your gun. You shoot it and it disconnects, and you have it to a buoy, so it doesn't drown you. And if you do shoot a big Wahoo with a real gun, it will literally just underwater. It will melt your reel. My dad's friend that happened to my dad's friend, and he lost a good reel and a good fish and a good shaft. So here we started pulling the fish up. My dad did see one shark attacking the flasher. So we started. My dad said that he had a solid shot. He shot it from an angle, so it went through the meat from one side and then into the gill plate from the other side. So it was a good shot. But Wahoo, they do swim extreme. They swim so fast that the flasher or that the slip tip can actually rip through them. So it's always good to give them another shot. Always want to be sure to have that.
jsme daleko jak kráva. Jsme daleko jak kráva, Vašku.
So what happened actually, we weren't expecting to see Wahoo, so you can see that boat all the way back there a while ago. That was our boat, so we were literally anchored up, and we were following that fish. So right here, this meant extremely my day. This right here, guys, that is a white marlin. Absolutely beautiful fish. All that commotion just brought him in. It was absolutely amazing to see it. Never saw a white marlin before, or a white marlin before. I wanted to dive on him, but my heart rate was so fast that I knew that I wouldn't have a good time underwater. But yeah, there he was. It was absolutely amazing. This ending of the day couldn't have been better. It was absolutely beautiful. That's why I love going out on the boat. You have absolutely no idea what you're going to run into. But it was an amazing feeling. I'm never going to forget this day. It was beautiful.
No. Beautiful sunset.
What a beauty. We filleted all the fish. We actually did chum out of the carcasses. Yeah, we have like a chum blender or like a meat grinder, and we grinded all the carcasses down. Made some chum for my brothers want to go out tomorrow. Sadly, tomorrow is school for me, so that's not gonna happen. My mom is a teacher, so yeah, you know how that goes. Yeah, it was an extremely fun day. Whew, one of the top ones up there for me out on the water. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop up some pictures from the food. That was so much fun, man. That Wahoo, that marlin, oh my gosh, that marlin was amazing. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna pop up some pictures. We actually did some steaks from that Wahoo. Man, that kingfish was big. A lot of meat, a lot of food. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, y'all. Stay safe on the water. Crack spearfishing. See you in the next one. We got some Wahoo steaks. Yum, yum, yum. Woo. Just searing it. Oh yeah.
Talking like I'm a buzz, tick-tocking like she the bomb. Yeah, shake some. If I throw some more ones, she gon' make some. Shot it ass so fat she might break some. So I keep a gutter bitch that might rake some. Take some, shake some, bitch, yeah, shake some. Take a hit, make a flick.
I be like Rock the Great One. I lay a smack down when I'm on the station. I never back down, I'm an inspiration. Illuminate a little with imagination. Now who the hell telling me to leave the basement? It's over, face it. It's been too long, there's a new replacement. Y'all motherfuckers need to learn some patience. 9 to 5s ain't alive, that's a slave. Money come quick, even quicker when I go. Money come quick, something burnt in your soul. No, you can't fit a hoe, cause you ain't in control. If you money, ain't it funny how it goes? Money come quick, even quicker when I go. Money come quick, something burnt in your soul. No, you can't fit a hoe, cause you ain't in control. If you money, ain't it funny how it goes? Follow in my footsteps, I say hello, 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 hello. You can't do what I do, that's just something you don't. Something you don't. I make this look easy from the way that I talk. On dimension, I be turning suckers to ghosts. Suckers to ghosts. Suckers to ghosts. On dimension, I be turning suckers to ghosts. Suckers to ghosts. Suckers to ghosts. On dimension, I be turning suckers to ghosts. If you walked a mile in my shoes, you'll be dead in a minute. Way that I work, store clerk, no limit. 365 all up on my business. I don't go out, I be earning my interest. Yeah, I have fun, I be murking these infants. Go the distance when I flex my fitness. You a witness, so fly like Nimbus. No assistance, elevate in an instant. Guess time's of the essence right now, huh? Get mine, look a lesson right now, huh? My shine is a blessing right now. Come and get it on down, I ain't stressing right now, huh? Guess time's of the essence right now, huh? Get mine, look a lesson right now. I ain't stressing right now, 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 huh? Follow in my footsteps, I say hello, 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 hello.